So even though she's been taught to value on an economic level the guy with the most money, she is instinctually wired to go towards the guy where she feels the most safe with. So the street hoodlum, look, he's been in seasons of survival. That's what he knows how to do, survive. And anybody next to him, he gonna make sure they okay. And I mean, if that means death or jail, he cool with that. He's already been at the worst, had the worst of it, survived the worst of it. So he's not scared. He doesn't carry the same levels of fear as, say, the guy in the corporate job of losing his position and his image. The street guy is all about principle. So say the zombie pandemic hit. Who's gonna have more of a skill set to protect this woman and make sure she's safe? When a zombie pandemic hits and money is irrelevant and survival is prevalent, probably this street hoodlum is gonna have more of a skill set to make sure his woman is safe because he knows how to survive and he knows how to see value in people past image and money and all these other things. So instinctually, this woman is just wired to be with a man that preserves some level of ignition. The man that's gonna turn the key and get going. He don't have it all. He doesn't have it all worked out, but he's gonna make sure you're safe. He's safe, and everybody that he loves is okay, even if it's at the death of itself. So instinctually, a woman is looking for certain characteristics in a man. So she dates the hoodlum in the street doing his thing because, let's say the drug dealer, she dates him not because he deals drugs, it's because even in a world with so much social stigma and judgment, this dude is living his truth. Because at the level he knows is all he's been taught is the drug game. But he's got ambition to make it. He's got ambition to make sure he can take care of his people. So even at the reflection of going to jail and all of these systems, he's going to do what he has to do to make sure he's okay and the people around him that he loves is okay. So on an instinctual level, this woman is attracted to that quality about this guy. Not that he's selling drugs, but that he's living his truth. I mean, that's his truth. That's something that he knows. That's his avenue of knowing how to make money. Until he learns how to have a better avenue, he lives within that truth. But this guy's living in his truth against all odds, and that's what's attractive. She can trust that this man is not gonna get tricked off by the people's perception. He's gonna ride it out and do what he has to do for the people that's riding with him, because he's not concerned with public perception or public opinion. He's concerned with making sure shit gets done, the people around him safe, and everybody got what they need. And he figured it out. I mean, he's a hustler, you know? So this just goes all the way back to the animal kingdom with the alpha male lion who, he sits up, he watches all beta male lions laid up with their girls having sex, and these dudes are too lazy to go out and too scared to go out and get food for the community. So this alpha male, he ain't really concerned because he's concerned about sex, because he's concerned about the community. He goes out, hunts, risks dying just to get food to feed these beta male lions food, in which these beta male husbands won't even go do for their own wives. And then in turn, their wives start to look at the alpha and say, hey, I want him. And the betas can't understand it. They go in a frenzy and they jealous and they think this guy's trying to take their wives, and he's just doing his duty, and he's doing it because you won't do it for yourself, because you're too concerned about keeping your wife, controlling her, sexing her, and just keeping her for all these selfish reasons. You don't realize that it's almost causing an untrust in her, because you've made her the highest priority, where this alpha's made the community the highest priority. He sees the bigger picture. He sees that the community has to thrive. So even at the cost of his own personal pleasure, he's going to do what he needs to do to make sure the community thrives.